The TDSB, along with the Mikey Network and Toronto Emergency Medical Services, help facilitate the placement of AEDs throughout all the public high schools in the City of Toronto. To date, 3 students have been saved with AEDs. We're excited about that because it means people are actually actively thinking about doing CPR and thinking about where the AED is at a location. And I'm here today to talk to Danny Wu, a 15-year-old 10th grade student, who was the first student saved with the AED.
I just want to tell you a little bit about what happened the day that Danny Wu basically died on our pool deck.
All of a sudden his heart stopped. 2 of his classmates noticed that he was in distress. They brought him over to the side and quickly we removed Danny out of the water.
And as soon as I got there, by the way Brian was saying, call 911, get help, immediately my training kicked in and it sounded so much like all the drills that we had done.
Shortly after, Danny went VSA and it just seemed that everything clicked in. Due to the training that I've had, the staff had here at Harbour Collegiate, we went through the whole protocol.
So I ran back to here and opened this. Check this out. And pulled the AED out, ran back.
EMS was contacted right away. We have a 4-minute window span before brain damage can occur.
We ended up putting the paddles on Danny and following the instructions on the defibrillator, which said, you know, administer a shock. And we did, and it revived him. He ended up needing 3 shocks, and we found out after the fact that the shocks were absolutely required.
It was definitely a life-changing moment for myself, for Danny, and everyone else involved. I can't tell you how important it is to get the training.
So if it weren't for the AED, you know, he wouldn't have survived. If it weren't for the CPR, he wouldn't have survived. If it weren't for our training, he wouldn't have survived. And really, it's something anybody could do.
You never think you're going to use it until one day you actually use it. The Mikey Network, putting out the AEDs in schools, that's what really saved Danny, our teamwork. And I'd also like to thank Toronto EMS for providing all the training.
When we started the training and the practicing, you never think you're going to need to use it. And I think that for most of us, we go through life not needing to, and that's great. But one day here, we needed to use it. And because of the quick thinking, because of the training, and because of the teamwork of our office staff, our hall monitors, everyone else, we were able to save the life of a student.
Hi, my name is Danny Wu, and it's hard to believe that this little machine has saved my life. I'd like to thank Toronto EMS and also the Mikey Network for donating all these machines in Toronto schools. And also I'd like to thank the EMS for giving the training necessary to save my life.